Happy Monday. What's up, Rob? Jay, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How about yourself?
Can't complain. Can't complain. So rough weekend for both of us in terms of the Phils and the Yankees,
Yep.
and the Cowboys won. For
Yeah,
one
but it
week,
was the Jets, man. Do we
yeah,
really need
for
to
one
count that?
weekend I was Jets fan, and now I know how they all feel. Disappointed time after time after time. It was depressing. They couldn't generate anything against the Cowboys. One win.
Yeah.
I was just asking for one win.
I'm just
And
glad the Cowboys won because 2-2-1 sounds better than 1-3-1,
yeah,
So
it
hey,
does. It does. But it looks like your Yankees are very near elimination here.
where are you guys at? Are you guys down 0-2
We're
as well,
down
or
to
are you
one.
1-1?
They start playing in a few minutes.
Okay.
So if you see me looking at my phone, you know what I'm doing.
Well, good
But
luck.
yeah,
Who are y'all playing? The Dodgers?
we're playing the
Yeah.
Dodgers. It was
Dodgers are going to be tough, and so are the Blue Jays, man. The Blue Jays
they
are
had that
legit.
game in hand. They had that game in hand, and then who was pitching? Who started? I want to say Sanchez. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. And then Strom came in and coughed up a 3-run homer, giving the Dodgers the lead, and then the bats went dead.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
you guys are getting.
our bats came alive in the second half of the game once Blue Jays had already scored 13 runs. So that
Yeah,
was
I saw that. You guys made a good comeback, but you were too far in the hole.
we'll see what happens
That hole
tomorrow.
was
We're
way
off
too big.
today and we play tomorrow in New York. And I could see us winning both games in New York, pushing it to a game 5 and seeing what happens.
I gotta tell you, the odds are against you winning the series.
I know that. Oh, the odds are
Yeah.
against anybody. I mean, first of all, the person who wins game 1 in a division series is always 75% likely to win the series. But the Yanks have done it before. They've done it plenty of times.
But
Other
the
teams have
problem
done
is
it.
you've lost 2 now.
I know, Rex, and if we lose one more, we're out.
And the odds of that are like infinitesimal at this point.
I get it, but you know what? That was the same thing with the Red Sox. We lost game 1, and each game was an elimination game, and we came back and won those 2 games. And I mean, it can happen is all I'm trying to say. The Yankees were down in the 96 World Series 0-2, and look what happened. We won 4 straight, so it's all good. But yeah, Space Case is right. We have no pitching, especially in the bullpen. That's been our biggest problem, 100%.
So
we'll
see what happens.
It's nice to get there, man. But I just feel jealous of everybody else in the AL because it's like the Mariners and the Tigers. It's like easy pickings in that bracket. You know what I'm saying? In our bracket, it's the Yankees, the Red Sox.
You beat the Red Sox, so that's good, right?
Yeah, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. So I hate elimination games. They make me really nervous. And the crazy thing is, I actually had the start time of that game wrong yesterday. So I actually came into the game an hour late, and it was already 5-0. And I was just like, all of my like hope and excitement to watch this game just gone. I was just like, my day's ruined. It's just ruined.
It got worse from there. It got even worse from there.
I know, man. And I saw it. I watched it still, but
so who hit a grand slam last game?
Wasn't it Vlad Guerrero?
Yes, Junior.
Yeah.
That's right.
Vlad Jr. I remember his dad playing, man.
So do I. Long time ago, it feels like now.
You know where else he hits a lot of home runs at? Yankee Stadium. So Yankee Stadium. So we'll see what happens.
It all depends. It can turn on a dime, but I gotta say the history says it's not looking good.
It's not at all.
Unfortunately.
History also says it's not looking good for y'all. So we'll see what happens.
No, it's not. It's not. It's very disappointing the way that game went. Early lead. We shut down Ohtani's hitting, and that was it. I mean, that was all we could really expect to get, and we needed the pitching to hold up through the balance of the game. But unfortunately, it didn't, and lost by 2 runs. I want to say it was something like that, 5-3, something like that.
I'm kind of predicting now with the way everything has shaken out so far. I'm kind of thinking Dodgers, Blue Jays, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. I mean, the Dodgers still have the same problem. The bullpen is suspect, so we'll see what happens. But when you have Otani up there, who pitched great, except for the flukes that occurred, which allowed us to post up 3 runs. One was the outfielder's fault because he played a bad angle and it rolled to the wall. But other than that, he pitched a great game. But we'll see if the rest of the staff can hold up. That's their biggest problem. Is their bullpen a suspect? Ours was not great, obviously. So we'll see what happens. But that's why they play the games, my friend. So no John tonight, I don't think. He texted me yesterday, I want to say, and told me he probably would not be in. So that's true, Preston. You're right about that. So I don't think we're going to.
He must still be floored by the news that Dynamite just announced that Thundar the Barbarian is coming to Dynamite Entertainment. So he must just be floored, unable to move. What's that?
So he needed to take the night off to recuperate from the news, is what you're saying.
That's what I think. I know he's been clamoring for it. And just announced today, in case anybody hadn't seen it, Jason Aaron comes to Dynamite to do Thundar the Barbarian. How insanely awesome is that news?
I think more than likely, John got a better offer. No, I'm not, Marcus. I am not doing the NYCC panel or any kind of panel, I assure you. They would not let me. So, but yeah, you probably got invited to dinner somewhere. So again, the South Jersey food scene, the Facebook group has been doing very well. So they go out and they do these things, these meet and greets. And so he may have gotten an invite. Can't blame him. But yeah, so probably no John tonight. Let's do, you know what? Yeah, so I am kind of depressed that the Phils lost and then the Birds, the Eagles look bad.
Well, that was your first loss of the season, right?
What?
Wasn't that your first loss of the season?
But
also the Bills lost last night. That means there's no undefeated team anymore, right?
Yeah, that's the good news. But the thing about it is, in all 4 games, the Eagles have not looked good, the offense. Okay, and we've been leaning on the defense to get it done. They've gotten lucky. They found ways to win, but every game has been one score. And you cannot live that way. That is just asking for it. Sooner or later, your luck is gone. And yesterday, our luck was gone.
Trust me, I know. You can't just be good at one side of the ball.
Yeah, no kidding, right? So I don't know what's going on. I think they figured out Saquon. They've watched enough tape. They've had a full season of Saquon. I think that the offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, is gone. So he is the head coach now of the Saints, I think. So that hurts. All right, because I think one of the biggest problems was coming into the second half, there was a sequence and they were 3 and out, and they did not run the ball once. And they tried once, penalty, so it got called back, holding, of course. And I think that's the problem, part of the problem. Kellen Moore his play calling was superb. It was imaginative. He seemed to always catch defense, rocking. Catch them, surprise them, whatever.
He was good when he was working for the Cowboys, man.
Yeah, he was. But I mean, he was working for what's his name?
He was working for
Mike.
I'm blanking. The Green Bay guy.
Yeah, I know. I want to say Mike
McCarthy.
Yeah, that's right. So he was wasted. With the Eagles, he really got to do his thing, if you will. And now it's not there. Yeah, exactly, Preston. That's what we're going to do. So I think that the absence of Kellen Moore made a difference. I think Jalen is just missing. He missed a lot of wide open receivers yesterday. So that's a problem. And we really didn't run the ball. And that's been our bread and butter. Tampa Bay, I have to admit, is impressive. And Baker Mayfield, I've liked him way back when he was with the Browns. So I'm happy to see him have that kind of success that he's having of late. Daniel Jones, oh my God, are you kidding me? He can't miss this guy.
Well, you know, the Bucks, it's crazy what's happening to the Bucks. However, if they keep up this pace, 20% of Bucks fans over the age of 40 are going to wind up hospitalized with like high blood pressure and heart attacks because they keep pushing it to the end of the game, man. How exciting. But that's got to be nerve-wracking if you're a Bucks fan, dude.
I am a big Baker Mayfield fan. I thought the Browns did him wrong. Yeah, that's for sure, Marcus. Except for Deshaun Watson. That went the opposite way for them. But yeah, so I'm happy to see that. Danny Dimes thriving, just absolutely thriving with the Colts. So that's nice to see. Well, the New York Giants, it hasn't always been that way. The Jets, yes. The Browns, yes. But the Giants haven't always been this bad. They had, they got to get rid of that head coach, Brian Dable, or what's his last name? How do you pronounce it?
No, I don't even know.
Go, dude. He's got to go. I mean, he is horrible, dude. So I don't know why he's still there. Yeah, no kidding, Preston. The Jets are just, my God.
Yeah, I feel bad for the Jets fans, and they were all really hype at the beginning of the season, as most people are, But
every year it's the same thing with them.
I know, it's just terrible, man. It's so bad, dude.
And they couldn't do anything against the Cowboys until the garbage time, towards the end.
Yeah,
they couldn't move the ball. They couldn't do a thing. It was sad.
Yeah, they actually made our defense look good.
So yeah,
I don't think our defense is good, but they made them look good. I'll tell you that.
I was hoping that the Commanders won as well. I was hoping to see a loss there. I was obviously seeing a loss with the Cowboys.
It's one of those good weeks where everybody in the East, NFC East, lost except for the Cowboys, man. That's always nice.
Well, no, the Commanders won, didn't they?
I thought they lost.
I thought they won.
Hold on, let me look.
Let's look. I thought they won. I could be wrong.
I could be wrong. What if they tied? No, they won. You're right. They did win.
They did win. Yeah,
I was beat the Chargers. Wow.
So I was happy the Giants lost, but man, they had the lead too. That was awful. Yeah, that's right, CJ. That was a big win for them. Chargers, they're good.
Yep.
So that was a big win because it was looking a little bit shaky for them after they lost to what was it last week? Green Bay?
Last week they lost to the Falcons.
Falcons, that's right.
Yeah, because that's the game that I was thinking in my head.
So it's been an interesting season so far. So I have to admit. So it's been fun to watch. Lots of close games decided by a field goal or one score. Couple of overtimes too, right? You had the Dallas one, and what was the other one?
Dallas didn't go to overtime.
No, the week before.
Oh yeah, the week before, yeah. And then who else?
You've had two overtimes.
We have had two, yeah.
Since the season started, which is rare.
Yeah, Giants and Packers. Giants and Packers.
That's right.
One of them ending in a tie.
Rare occurrence, huh?
One of them ending in a tie.
Yeah, one of them ending in a tie. What happened with the Cardinals, CJ?
Yeah, I didn't see that. I usually forget the Cardinals are even a football team, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I did not see that game.
Oh man, they lost by 1 point to the Titans. The Titans are terrible this year, man.
Mm.
Oh, it looks like they lost in the fourth quarter. 16 points
to anyone.
What's that?
You can lose to anyone any given week.
Oh yeah, any given Sunday, all that stuff. But I'm just saying the Titans, because there's a lot of Titans fans here because we're like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from Nashville, right? And everybody around here is so upset about the Titans. I mean, they're just terrible. That was their first win, and they had to score 16 points in the fourth quarter to win by 1 point against the Cardinals. So that's
Are the
pretty
Jets
bad.
the only team that's winless? I think they are.
Well, I think they might be now because the Saints won and the Titans
The
have
Saints
won.
won. So
Yeah.
Marcus brings up probably the most interesting story in football that happened yesterday. So bizarro beyond belief. Mark Sanchez gets stabbed by a 69-year-old man who was just doing his job. How crazy was this?
What's crazy is that when you first hear about it, everybody's like, oh man, Sanchez is such a good dude. Thoughts and prayers. Keep him in your thoughts all week long. And then they're like, no, we arrested him because he's the one responsible for all of it. You're like,
beat
what?
up a 69-year-old guy, sent the guy to the hospital, but the guy stabbed him like multiple times in the chest, torso.
Do we know what happened?
So all we know, all I gathered from reading what's out there is the guy was driving a oil truck, one that exchanges cooking oil with restaurants and hotels and stuff like that, was parked in a loading zone. Sanchez came out, was all drunk and stuff, got into an argument with the guy, told him he couldn't park there. And then a altercation ensued, and Sanchez was beating a 69-year-old guy up. And then
uh-oh. Is this me?
Dramatic pause. Super dramatic pause. And now he's gone.
Awesome. Well, the NFL doesn't want us talking about the Sanchez situation. I'll tell you that. So Marcus says that the Cardinals guy was going in for the score and flipped the ball out too early. That's even worse when people do something like that. What was he like? Did he let the ball go before he crossed the goal line? Is that what happened there? That's nuts. How are you doing, Jay?
I'm doing great, man. Saturday, we went to Bedrock City Comic Con and walked around there a little bit. And Rex, just so you know, we can hear you. We just can't see you, boss. Your camera's off.
Jay, I've never been to the Bedrock Comic Con, but I heard the worst part about it is having to use your feet to drive your car to the show.
It wasn't that bad. We made Sean do it, so.
But get it? Bedrock?
Yeah.
By the way, in case you didn't know, that's a joke about the Flintstones. And if you're not aware, the Flintstones will let you know you're watching the Flintstones.
Oh,
that's an inside joke.
It's so good. I need y'all to watch that again next year, just for Jelani to go off again.
I'm putting together some of the April list right now. I think we got some good ones. I don't know. I'm kind of torn between some things. There are a couple ones that I want to redo. One of them I want to redo is our very first live movie review we ever did, which was Spawn. I think it's about time to redo Spawn because we got a whole different crew nowadays. But
director's cut or original?
Oh, you watched the director's cuts.
Okay.
Yeah. Jelani's thoughts on the Flintstones was but he didn't like it, right? I think he was the only one that didn't like the movie, but he was really annoyed with the music using the theme repeatedly.
Yes. Speaking of movie nights, folks, Robbie, what's the movie tonight?
Oh, tonight, we're knee deep into Horror Fest. And, when we start taking it serious around October, we like to go to Italy. That's right. An Italian horror film, City of the Living Dead tonight. The first part of the Gates of Hell trilogy from filmmaker Lucio Fulci. Big fan of this movie. Big fan of this director. Big fan of Italian horror cinema. It's going to be a great conversation.
Yeah, it is always a fun time, y'all. If y'all haven't watched a movie night, it's hilarious. I think it's weird to me though that the ones that I seem to really enjoy is when Joe and Jelani don't like a movie.
Yeah, that's always fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just a bunch of people talking about, like, are y'all aware that 2001: A Space Odyssey is a really good movie? Go figure. You ever heard of this movie called The Shining? How about that? You ever heard about that? All right, well, while Rex is out, before we get to break, let's do he usually would do shout outs So let me show Rex how you do shout outs. We got Mike Asbill in the house. What is up? Kenneth is up in the biz. What's up, Space Case Collectibles? We got the man himself. It's Jay who pushes all the buttons and he pushes them oh so fine. Mr. Easy Go Lucky is in the house. CJ Design Artist Extraordinaire is here. Then, of course, we've got Marcus. Marcus, who always comes with the heat in the comments. We really do appreciate you all being here. Preston is in the house. Yeah, it would have sucked if they would have lost to the Jets. We got Barlord in the building. Who else we got in here? We got lots of beautiful people always commenting, always being funny, always trying to outdo each other. We got Triple B Haunted Comics in the house. What's up, Triple B? He always does these really cool unboxings, so definitely go check out his channel if you haven't yet. But we got a lot of beautiful people here in the chat, and don't worry, we got plenty of comics to talk about today. Great stuff on the way. We got TJ in the house. Nice to see you here. We got TJ, we got CJ. What other J's do we got? We got an RJ out there who can join us because that would just make me so freaking happy. Also, Comcast, yes, has struck again, and that's where Rex is right now in Comcast land. But we got lots of cool stuff. I'm sure we got sketch covers. I'm sure we've got some ratio incentives. We may even have some of the new Dynamite books out this week, including Captain Planet, which comes out this week. Also, Stitch #2 comes out this week. So lots of really exciting, cool stuff from Dynamite. Also just announced today, but actually kind of announced last week because Greg Weisman kind of let it slide on a few shows he was on. But Tadstone, Greg Weisman are teaming up to deliver us Darkwing Duck Gargoyles. That's right. Darkwing Duck, Gargoyles, Tadstone, the creator of Darkwing Duck, Greg Weisman, the creator of Gargoyles, joining forces at Dynamite Entertainment to give us the very first ever crossover between Gargoyles and Darkwing Duck. Of course, we just talked about Thundar the Barbarian, written by Jason Aaron. And y'all, the biggest thing out from Dynamite this week, and probably one of their biggest releases in a long time, probably if not ever, Harley Quinn, Elvira, out this week. Amanda Connor, Jimmy Palmiotti. I have read it multiple times. It's so much fun, so cool. Hopefully Comcast is treating Rex right. We'll be right back. We got to take our first break. We'll see you here on the Comic Collectibles Show.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's Sketch Up with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new projects.
So it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on the
and
shadow.
Sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
Sketch Up with Mog and Mel. Thursday nights. Part of the experience.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great. Thanks.
Hey, welcome back to the Comic Collectibles show with Rock and Robbie and sometimes Rex. Turns out Rex is still not here. How you doing, JJ's the guy pushing the buttons. You still here, man?
Yeah, dude, this is nuts. I think this is one of the longest times they've ever been out.
Just don't worry, man. Just wait. Watch this be the most successful Comic Collectibles show of all time, y'all. All right, we really need your help tonight. We got some great stuff we're going to try to sell. And so y'all just need to buy it all up so that we can prove that we don't need Rex. We only need Rex for his elucidating commentary on the NFL. Wouldn't you agree, Jay?
Yeah. And before we get too far into it, folks, let me go ahead and show off the giveaway for tonight. And as always, this is a Deja Thoris #1 signed by Amy Chu. And as always, the hashtag is EXP Monday.
Nice.
And
That's a really great cover.
If you've won in the last 30 days, folks, please don't enter because I'd hate to have to re-roll on you. I do have a list. I think Rex might be back now. I don't see a picture yet. Dang. Okay. Wait, hold on, folks. Here we go. Maybe. Hold on.
Hey, I'm back. All
There
right,
he
so
is.
I don't know what's going on. It just the whole thing, kind of like the problem we had the one time, Jay. The whole thing just shut down. And then when I tried to bring everything back up, it told me the camera was not connected. So I had to reboot, shut everything down, reboot it, and start it up again. So I don't know if it's a laptop or what, but I definitely have to call IT tomorrow because now it's happened twice. The last time it told me everything was my browser did not have permissions to access the mic, the camera, so I had to figure out how to figure that and fix that. I cannot stand this anymore. This laptop sucks. I'm assuming it's the laptop. So anyway, did we take the break, Jay?
Yes, we did. We had a very good intro and a send to me from Robbie on how to do a break, man. It was magic.
Yeah, we did a break.
There we go.
We did the shout outs. By the way, I missed Eddie Von B, so I hope you're doing well. Goldberg Jr., I hope you're recovering still and doing very, very well. We also had Unknown pop into the building, and we have Acres of Movies who wants to know who should play the new Freeze DC character. Make that a woman Freeze. What performer? Interesting.
What do you think? Did you guys talk about it already?
We didn't. Did not at all. Did not at all.
So what are you thinking?
Well, if it was 1997, I would say Patrick Stewart, but it's not 1997, so I have to think about it for a second.
Mark Strong, just put him in everything.
Mark Strong, how about bring him back to actually play Sinestro in a good movie? Wouldn't that be interesting?
Ooh,
yeah,
that would be really cool. Somebody, Bryan Cranston. I mean, probably because I just watched Breaking Bad not too long ago. So I'm just thinking of bald dudes right now.
That's an interesting choice.
How about, oh man, if it was in the 90s or 2000s, Lawrence Fishburne.
Ooh, Marcus. Stanley Tucci made, not Pedro Pascal. He's been in everything. Please. But I like the Stanley Tucci suggestion. That might be good.
If it was 1997 and he was in shape, maybe. How about let's bring Arnold back? How about that?
How about no, Robbie?
Billy Zane could still do it. TJ, I just
Billy Zane
just got to meet him in April and do a panel with him, and that dude is still top notch in shape and looks, man. He definitely wants to do a Phantom. He wants to do a Phantom. John Malkovich. That would be fun.
I don't think so.
Yeah, in 2002, that would be a good idea. I think that'd be great. Anyway.
So,
yeah, and we revealed the giveaway, which is the signed Deja Thoris.
Awesome.
But that's all we've got. And by the way, I just want to say this. When I was a kid and I would see these ads for like signed comics, I really thought they were signed by the characters for some reason. Like it didn't make sense in my head that they were signed by the people who made the comics. I was just like, this is weird. Like somebody signed it Spider-Man. Like I didn't like the first time I ever heard of a signed comic. That's what I was thinking. So there you go.
So what's the best comic book fake character in a movie? Interesting.
I don't know if I understand that question.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
What's a fake character?
Aren't they all fake?
Aren't they all real?
Can't they be both? Stanley. All right. You dropped on your head, Robbie.
Oh, I think I was dropped on my head several times, and I've been dropped on my head by myself several times too. But what does that have to do with anything? CJ,
That's called falling down, actually.
in China.
Not dropped on your head. That's if you do it to yourself, it's called falling down.
Well, sometimes you get crazy when you've been on that hypnotic,
So I'm trying to think. That's interesting. Seance dog from Invincible.
It's a fake character. I don't understand. Like a character that's not real. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, I got to go with Robbie on this one. I don't get it. I don't understand the question. I guess.
No, Akers, leave the fog alone. Leave the fog alone.
Robbie does not want a remake of The Fog.
The Tom Welling remake of Fog is a masterpiece. So we don't.
The only thing that could make a Fog movie worse than the remake would be. Oh, never mind. I messed up my own joke. I was trying to figure out a way to insult Smallville while doing that at the same time, Jay, but it just didn't work. So you win today, my friend.
What's up, Robert?
Oh, Giancarlo Esposito for Mr. Freeze would be awesome, actually. That would be so cool. The guy that played Gus in Breaking Bad, Giancarlo Esposito.
I never saw Breaking Bad, so I don't know.
Oh, have you watched The Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
He's the dude with the dark saber.
Oh, yeah, I know who it is. Yeah,
he's
in
Do the Right Thing. He's in a ton of stuff, right? He's in The Boys. Yeah. He's in The Boys. Duh.
Yeah. He's one of those character actors that have been. I have 2 new ones, and I brought back the ones from last week, Robert, the ratios. All right.
How about James McAvoy? James McAvoy. How about that? That'd be cool. Michael Fassbender. I think those two would work. I'm thinking X-Men movies now.
Fassbender, I could see. McAvoy, I don't know.
Fassbender for sure, though. I think that could work.
Yeah, that I think would actually work. All right, so we did the giveaway. So just to reiterate, the giveaway tonight is Deja Thoris, #1, signed by Amy Chu. Hashtag is another Joe ratio set. Which Joe ratio sets, Robert?
The Cold Slither.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that for you, bud. Both covers at 30, I think I did, right? So, okay, yes. Robert, I'll put you down.
Akers says pie with Pacino or unlimited mozzarella sticks with Buscemi. First of all, what kind of pie? But I'd probably choose pie with Al Pacino, right? Don't you feel like you'd get like Al Pacino? I mean, I love Steve Buscemi, but like Al Pacino's like beyond legendary, I think, as American actors go.
Right. All right. So now Robert took one set of the Cold Slither #1, both covers. So the 125 I heard is going for like $40 to $50 on the open market. So I still have it priced the same. I think Robert may know this. This is why he jumped on it. So I have one set left. At this point, I'm going to sell them as a set. Okay. So the 1 in 25, from what I hear, is going for around 40 to 50 on the open market. No problem, buddy. You got it, man. All right. So let's go through the list. As always, we have the Dynamite 10-pack or reader set, 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. And as always, we have it for $5. So $40 retail value for $5.
And if they ordered this, they'll get it by Halloween, right? If they ordered 10-pack reader sets today, right?
Yeah.
What way to be the cool house on Halloween? What better way than to be the house that gives out comic books?
Oh, so in your submission form, and remember to fill those out so Amy doesn't beat me. The Diamond Dispatches for December is out. Let me hold this up. So this is our internal for retailers, so that to replace the Diamond previews. So if you want one and you claim something, I will throw one in, but you got to let me know. All right. In your submission form, which I know everyone does. Okay. So just make sure if you want one to request one. I know Becky took a couple. So you'll get a head start. You'll get the same thing the LCSs get.
Robert's saying because of the Cold Slither thing, he says if no one else is on board with that, how about both sets for 50 is what he's asking.
Wait, where do you see that? You're really jumping on me there, buddy. All right, so I'll tell you what, Robert. If no one else wants it, I want to be fair. If no one else wants a pair, I will do it at the end of the show. But how about we do 55 for both sets? All right. Let me know, buddy. But I do want to give everyone else a chance to pick up a set.
I see some good comments out there about the Halloween comics idea. Here's the thing. If you get a 10-pack, you can say, hey, I want these to be as kid-friendly as possible. You know what I'm saying? Not everything has to be Vampirella or Red Sonja or Army of Darkness.
I can't guarantee which titles you'll get, but I can guarantee that I can do something kid-friendly, a little less edgy, if you will. We've done it in the past for, I want to say, Corey. Hopefully he's doing all right. I haven't seen him in a while. All right, so we also have, as always, the best deal we've ever had on the show, the Dynamic Forces Mystery Box. 2 CGC 9.8s, 1 Virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed, and we've got it for $85. So we do have new books from Dynamite tonight. And the long-awaited Harley Quinn Elvira crossover is out. Number 1, out Wednesday. All right, so Mac Jones is saved. Yeah, he has, Space Case.
It's really cool to see some of these quarterbacks who were kind of tossed aside and written off. Like
the Jared Goffs, if you will. It's nice to see them have success where they landed. All right. So then the sketch covers of the night. First up, we have Action Comics number 1, Facsimile with Hawkwoman, cover sketch by Carl C.K. Kent. Suggested retail of $149.99, and we've got it for $65. All right. So then we have a Batman Strangest Cases Treasury Edition. So it's the oversized one, with Batman cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Suggested retail of $179.99. And we've got this one for $75.
Isn't this based on the old model kit?
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I've seen that before. I've asked Mariano on Aurora model. That's right, CJ.
There we go. Yeah, good eye, CJ.
I think I had that one at one point. All right. So then we have Old Man Hawkeye number 1 with Hawkeye cover sketch by John Pleak. MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for $65.
I like this one. This is really sharp.
All right. So then we have Ultimate Spider-Man number 1 with Mary Jane cover sketch by Dan Eilinger. MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for $65. This one's real nice by Will Torres. Venomized number 1 with Venom cover sketch by Will Torres. MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for $65.
Yo, I love this one. First of all, huge Venom fan. But I love Venom, especially the 90s, when he always had neon green saliva dripping off of his tongue and mouth. This reminds me of that. This is so freaking cool. This is awesome. Somebody better snatch this up, y'all.
All right. So then we, the ratios, Robert, you there? All right. So here we go. The ratios of the night. The new ones I have for today are Ultimate Hawkeye number 1, 125 ratio by David Mack. It is between 9.2 to 9.4, we think. And we have this one for $15.
Gorgeous cover. I love David Max. Such a great artist. Such a cool dude. I've met him. He's a really cool good guy. And man, he's able to make these covers that pop. And it's all because of the composition. And then you look at it closer and you see the watercolor work. He's just a master of design.
All right. Then we have Street Sharks, number 1:110 ratio by Elizabeth Beals. It is a virgin variant. It is a 9.4, we believe. And I have that one for 10.
Street Sharks. Street Sharks had a Toy Biz presentation. You can find it on YouTube, Street Sharks Toy Fair presentation or whatever it is. It's one of before Vin Diesel got popular, he was pushing Street Sharks on retailers. So that's pretty freaking cool. Somebody should take a Street Sharks book to a con that Vin Diesel's at and get him to sign it.
I have 2 of each of the Ultimate Hawkeye and Street Sharks, just so you know. All right. So these are from last week, the ratios that did not sell. All right. So we have Justice League, the Omega Act Special, number 1:125 ratio by Don Arguello. And I have that for 10. You know what? We got to take our second break because it took me way too long to figure out how to get this back on. All right, so we're going to take our second break. We're going to finish with the ratios. I have 3 back issues, and then we will get to Dynamite books. All right, Marvel fan, what's up, man? All right, so hang out. We'll be right back.
FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
Whoa. Whoa. Did you miss it? Yeah, they can go by pretty fast. Let's slow down the footage.
Welcome. It's time to skim some comics. Miles Morales Spider-Man, I will just tell you that Miles is very important in his role as a vampire. So
it's fine. If you like Hercules, read it. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. It's fine.
The art is still stunning. There's a panel, little spoiler, there's a panel in this where Chitauri first hits Lion-O, and he is the best "did she really just hit me" face I've ever seen put in a comic book.
Wow, live reviews of new comic books so you can be ready for New Comic Book Day. What is this? Oh, I see. It's Minute to Skim It. Part of the experience. According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there too.
we are back. So Unknown, yes. I'm sorry if we left the metal book out. Send me an email. Do me a favor, copy Amy. We'll get one out to you, bud. All right. So that was an oversight. Not sure how it happened, but it happens. So I apologize to you, bud. So yeah, definitely send an email because I can write it down, but I don't always remember the next day. All right. All right. So the rest of the ratios, Wonder Woman number 25, a 125 ratio by Tran Nguyen. We have this for 15. I have two of these. You know what? Last week's ratios, I'm going to slash the price. So Justice League, the Omega X special number 1, 125 ratio by Don Arguello. At 10, I'm going to make that 8. Wonder Woman number 25, a 125 ratio. It's 15. I'm going to make that 12.
Nice.
All right. Battle World number 1, 125 ratio by Greg Land. It's between 9.2 to a 9.4. We have that for 10. I'm going to make that 8. Then we have Star Trek, The Last Starship number 1, 115 ratio by Francavilla. It is a 9.4, we think. We have it at 8. I'll make that 10.
I'll make reverse that.
I mean, we have it at 10. I'll make that 8. Sorry. Got that backwards. All right. Cold Slither. We have, I'm not going to sell them separately. So that is off. So Cold Slither, number 1, both covers I got for $30. So we have until the end of the show. If you want it, you got to claim it before the end of the show. If no one claims it, it becomes our buddy Roberts. So he will end up getting 2 sets. Well,
and
3,
this is a
really.
cool book worth checking out that will only go up because so many people are fans of Cold Slither. If you're not in the know, there was an episode of G.I. Joe 40 years ago in which Destro decides that a great way to try to take over the world is to have Dreadnoks pretend to be a metal band named Cold Slither. This is a comic book that shows what if it actually worked and Cobra took over the world through this metal band. Really, really fun stuff.
So what I've been told is the retailers did not order up to 25 copies, so they didn't get the ratio. So the Cold Slither 125 ratio is actually in high demand because there aren't a lot that got distributed out there because retailers didn't order up to 25. So that's why the price has shot up. So here's your chance to get it at under the current market value. All right. And I only have 1 set left. So if you don't pick it up, it becomes robbers. All right. Here we go. All right. So then the back issues, we have 3. Are they like Wild Stallions? I don't know, Marcus. Are they?
Close, but the Wild Stallions literally saved the universe.
That's true. That's true. And Cold Slither is trying to take over the universe. So that's the difference.
That's
all right. The Umbrella Academy number 1 is the 9.0. And we have this for 10.
I love Umbrella Academy. I love this book. So good.
You may have mentioned that before.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have DC Festival of Heroes number 1. It's a 9.4, and we have this for 15.
Look at that Jack Kirby love with OMAC there on the cover. Very cool stuff.
All right. Final one is FF number 19. It's a 9.0, and we have this for 20.
Back in the Hickman era, this is really great stuff, y'all.
All right, so let's do a quick recap of everything we've gone over. All right, so the giveaway, if you joined us late, is Deja Thoris, number 1, signed by Amy Chu. Hashtag is EXP Monday, all lowercase. Then, as always, we have the Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher, so a $40 retail or higher, And as always, we have for $5 for the group. Then we have the Dynamic Forces Mystery Box. 2 CGC 9.8s, 1 Virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed or more. And we have for $85. Think about that, people. 2 9.8s CGC graded slab for $85 is a deal. Then you get all the bonus comics included in there. All right. Then, you know what? I'm doing it again. What the heck? All sketch covers tonight are $50. What the heck? That includes the Treasury Edition one. So hold on. Let me write down because I will forget. All right. So here we go. Action Comics #1 facsimile with Hawkwoman cover sketch by Carl C.K. Kent. MSRP of $149.99, and we've got it for $50 tonight. Batman Strangest Cases Treasury Edition with Batman cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. If you remember the model box, that was the cover. Suggested retail of $179.99, and we've got this one for $50. Then we have Old Man Hawkeye #1 with Hawkeye cover sketch by John Pleak. Suggested retail of $149.99, and we have this one for $50. Yes, Space Case. I really loved the movie too. It was great. It really was. Ultimate Spider-Man #1 with Mary Jane cover sketch by Dan Neilinger. Suggested retail of $149.99, and we have this one for $50 as well. Then Venomized #1 with Venom cover sketch by Will Torres. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $50. Then we have Ultimate Hawkeye #1 125 ratio by David Mack. It's between 9.2 and 9.4, and we have this one for $15. Then we have Street Sharks #1 110 ratio by Elizabeth Beals. It's the Virgin variant. It's a 9.4, and we have this one for $10. Justice League, the Omega X Special #1 125 ratio by Don Arquillo. And we have this one for $8. Because I lowered the price.
Yo, we're giving Nick great ideas out there in the chat. Somebody needs to find out who has the license to Bozo the Clown. Because I think we could do a Bozo the Clown comic book. That'd be great. Let's go.
All right. Then we have Wonder Woman #25. 125 ratio by Trying to Win. We had it at 15. I lowered that to 12. Then we have Battle World #1 125 ratio by Greg Land. It's between 9.2 and 9.4. We had it at 10. I lowered that to 8. Then Star Trek, The Last Starship #1 115 ratio by Frank Avila. We had it at 10. It's 9.4. We had it at 10. I lowered that to 8. Then we have Cold Slither #1, both covers. The 1:25 Steve Beach ratio and the 1:10 Brent Schoonover ratio. And I got to tell you, the 125s are going right now in the open market for between 40 and 50. I've got both covers, the 110 to 125, for $30 for both. And that will become Robert's if no one claims it by the end of the show. Then the back issues, we have the Umbrella Academy #1. It's a 9.0. We have that for 10. Then we have DC Festival of Heroes #1. It's a 9.4. And we have that for 15. And then we have FF #19. It's 9.0. And we have that for 20. All right. So, Robbie, what's the movie for tonight?
Tonight we are talking about an Italian horror film from Lucio Fulci, the beginning of his Gates of Hell trilogy, City
It doesn't have
of the
mimes,
Living
does
Dead.
it?
What's that?
It doesn't have mimes, does it?
It does not have mimes. Those are French films.
Oh, sorry.
Now, this is a great one from a master of gore, Lucio Fulci, the first part of his Gates of Hell trilogy. Very excited to talk about this 1980 Italian zombie horror flick.
Nice. So,
which I'm sure you've never seen, Rex.
Yeah,
I'm sure you've never seen it.
No, I have not.
You should.
So, as I told you, horror movies don't really. I don't know. I'm just not into them anymore. It was a younger man's thing. Now it's like so many things in real life scare the crap out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why sometimes we need movies to help us experience those fears before the real ones get too real, if that makes sense. I'm sure I can find you some horror movies that you would love, modern horror movies that you would love.
Okay, fair enough. I'll watch it. Marcus,
well, I don't think you'd
always
love this
waiting
one.
for it to be
Don't watch this one. I don't think you'd like this one, but I can find you some other ones. So
fair
there
enough.
You go.
All right, fair enough. All right. So, Dynamite Books of the Week. The long-awaited Harley Quinn Elvira crossover is out this Wednesday. All right, hey Kenneth, what's up? Make 2, what's up, bud? All right, so first up is cover A by Amanda Connor.
So I have already read Harley Quinn Elvira. I love Elvira comics. Harley Quinn's not my favorite character, but I do love what Jimmy and Amanda did with the character, and it's very much a fan favorite run for that character. Elvira, Harley Quinn, it's a match made in heaven. The book is so much fun. It's got so much energy. It respects and honors the legacy of both Elvira and Harley Quinn. And just like you would expect from Jimmy and Amanda, they're bringing the fun majorly here in this book. You will not be disappointed. Definitely check it out.
All right, here we go. So cover B is by Chad Harden. Well, I like that one.
There's a lot of great covers on this one.
All right. And then we have cover C by Joseph Michael Lenzner.
It's also perfect for Halloween time, isn't it? I mean, in the basic gist of the story is Harley Quinn's trying to have the biggest Halloween party in Brooklyn. So she decides to try to somehow get Elvira to host her party. Real fun stuff.
All right. Cover D by Ben Caldwell.
And if you were fans of Jimmy and Amanda's run on Harley, a lot of the characters that they created and elaborated on during that run make their appearance as well. It's almost like a coda of sorts to their previous Harley Quinn run.
All right. We have got cover E by Mark Spears. Ooh.
That guy's been waiting his whole life to draw Elvira. I know. I promise you.
He does an excellent job, obviously. All right. Then we have cover F, the Amanda Connor foil. And we had that for $9.99. Unknown. I don't understand the question.
There's a blind bag edition of this book, and I guess he's asking if the blind bag contents are just these same covers or if they're different.
I actually don't know. I did not have anything to do with the actual production of it. So
I don't actually know either. I'm sorry, Jay, do you know?
Or is he actually talking about how much would it cost to ship the Batman Treasury sized?
That's Stevie.
No, that's CVB. We're answering.
I am. Unknown's question. My bad. I skipped ahead.
Yeah.
Jay, why don't you leave the running of the show to the professionals? Just go back there and hit the buttons.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. That was awesome. He hit the button all right.
Yeah, he did.
I would find a way to make it work. I would not charge because original art we ship UPS, so that's why you have the added cost. Because it's original art, we prefer to ship it that way. So if I ship the Treasury Edition US Post, USPS, it should be fine. All right. So let me know, CB. So it would be $10. Okay. I forget where you live, but I think, yeah, it would definitely be $10, I think. All right. So then we have Harley Quinn and Elvira #1 cover G, the Amanda Connor foil Virgin. And we have that for $29.99.
Oh, Stevie B wants the Batman CCA. Nice.
Right,
yeah, I'm not sure about the if anybody at Dynamite's watching and knows the answer to the what is in the blind bag Harley Quinn Elvira question, they should come in. Like maybe Amy knows, maybe Nick knows, maybe somebody in that building knows.
I'm going to think it is a Red Sonja metal cover. That would be my guess. But if you email me unknown, I can find out for you, buddy. All right. So then we have cover H, the Mark Spears foil. And we have that for $9.99. Then we have cover I, the Mark Spears foil Virgin. And we have that for $29.99.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now for you unknown. It looks like the blind bag will have the Mark Spears cover in it with a different color in the background, a red cover. But there's also some new covers. There are different versions of some of the covers that we've already gotten. So it looks like Amanda Connor and a few of the other covers, but with different, like some of them look like cards, like Joker cards and stuff. And some of them are line art. So definitely rare, exclusive to the blind bag is what it looks like.
All right. Thank you, Rob. All right. So then we have cover J, the blank authentics variant. Then cover L, the Amanda Connor Virgin. And we have that for $50. Then cover M, the 110 Amanda Connor Ride variant.
Oh, that's cool.
And we have that for $10.
And Amanda does the first 3 issues of the issue, right? She's not just co-writing it. She does art in each issue as well. So that's really, really cool.
All right. Then we have cover N, the 110 ratio Ben Caldwell Virgin. CVB. I know, man. It's tough to be a Jets fan these days. Man, I want them to beat the Cowboys so bad. And then I felt that moment of pain and disappointment and utter disgust that I'm sure most Jets fans feel during football season every Sunday. Unless they play on a Monday. All right. So when we've got cover O, the 110 ratio Chad Harden black and white variant. And we have that for $10.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey, what's up, man?
I just wanted to jump in and say hi real quick and see if anybody was interested in some of these exclusives. They have not been available for sale yet.
Show it.
So what's up, Robbie? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing, bro?
Not too bad. Getting ready for New York Comic Con. We're having a small table space carved out for us with a friend of mine.
And when will you be there?
I'm going to be there all week long.
All right,
starting tomorrow.
Right?
Tomorrow, yeah, I'll be there like 7:00 for setup. But
well, do me a favor. If you see Rob Liefeld, tell him I want to chat with him and give him my email, please. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. I'll tell him that this Rob
right on it. Rob.
I'll tell him this Rob knows how to draw feet better than pouches. Sorry.
Don't tell him that, please. That didn't come from me.
I offered to buy him coffee one time, and he said no.
Maybe Rob doesn't need any coffee, man. That dude's hyper already.
But check this out, guys. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to bring this back. So part of my, I guess, responsibilities here is I am bringing back the Dynamic Forces variant. And this is our first one. This is the New York Comic Con Cold Slither, G.I. Joe Cold Slither #1, done by the fantastic Tsukesha Ray. We did a little anime style for those G.I. Joe fans, a little Sigma 6, right? But yeah, this is the he upset Alberto on getting the cap. Oh my god. I don't know about that, but that sounds like a deep cut. This was the band that they put out in the cartoon. So Rex and I were going over this the other day, and I don't know how many G.I. Joe fans there are, but this is like the
110, the 125 are gone.
Oh, they're smart.
All right, so can you ask Amy to scan that, and she knows where to put it on Slack?
Yeah, see if we can throw it up real quick.
And what's the price?
This is $15. Super affordable, right? Limited to 700 copies, guys. We're going to be dropping a certain amount each day, about 100, 150, give or take. And you can only get them at the booth at New York Comic Con. Then we're going to drop them on our Whatnot stream on Saturday.
Do you know where the booth is?
Yeah, 3605.
Okay, so
Booth
3605, starting tomorrow. Look for Jeff. He'll be there. All right, cool.
You'll look for me looking for Rob Liefeld for Robbie.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to put this up here with the Cold. So both of those Cold Slithers went, huh?
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, tomorrow. It was a great price for that.
Yeah.
That one book sells for like $50. So
yeah.
We got a lot of Cobra and Metal fans here, so
dude, this is gnarly. Robbie, you know what's going on with this at all?
You asking me if I know what Cold Slither is?
I just want to make sure we're on the same page here.
I totally know what Cold Slither is, man.
Just making sure. I had to give Rex the breakdown. It's the Tropic Thunder, right? It's like a band playing the band disguised to be the band.
So Acres of Movies. This is our answer. My favorite fake real character in a comic book is them. Cold Slither.
I love it. I like that's a good Rex question. How do you say that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna make it up. But there it is. And Hasbro, they weaponized it in terms of turning this like fake cartoon into one gnarly one shot, and they're bringing Cold Slither.
Did you say they're performing there?
They are on Saturday night. The Gramercy. I will be there.
So the fake band will have a real band performing there, acting as a fake band.
Yeah, they put together a fake band for the real band, a la K-pop Demon Hunters, and they release new tracks and all that kind of stuff. So that's gonna be super cool. But yeah, Destro decides this cool evil plan is to turn the Dreadnoks into a metal band and use subliminal messages to take over the world. And this one shot tells us what happens when it actually succeeds. So there you go.
That's amazing.
So the new thing is, let's create a fake band, and if it flies, get a real band to play as the fake band.
I'm in.
People do it all the time, man. Kay Hanley doing the Josie and the Pussycats movie music for that movie back in the day. K-pop Demon Hunters, which is a international phenomenon right now. I've had to take my girlfriend to see that a couple of times in the theater.
That was a good movie. And
it is good, man. It really is.
I saw the Turtles live at Radio City Music Hall. I'm out. I'll get you a scan. I'm that old. That's great.
Coming soon, IDW will be doing a one-shot of the Coming Out of Your Shells tour for Turtles or something like that. That'd be awesome.
Don't give them any ideas because I would absolutely buy that. Guys, there you go real quick. New York Comic Con, Cold Slither #1.
And we'll have a scan of that in a bit.
So you have 3 copies to sell tonight. They are not sold anywhere else.
So we can't sell them here.
This came out.
Okay, so we have 3.
Like last week, I was just holding back. So you got 3 to sell. If they want more, we'll talk about it when we get back next week.
All right,
guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Be well.
Right, so Cold Slither #1 NYCC exclusive, and I've got 3 to sell. And
I like Marcus's comment. The Monkees might be one of my favorite fake bands. The Monkees.
Ooh, that's true. They are really the start, the catalyst to the fake band.
Yeah. How much was the that Cold Slither again?
15.
Mike's wanting to know. 15?
$15, Mike. So let me know. So I have 3 to sell tonight on the show. So let me know, guys, if you want.
My favorite fake bands would be like the Monkees, Jim and the Holograms, Josie and the Pussycats. We'll throw Cold Slither in there as well, because I'm blanking on some more. But I'm sure.
Bill and Ted. I'll go with.
Oh yeah, the Wild Stallions. Yeah, why can't I should have definitely put them. Their bass player is the Grim Reaper, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so I don't believe anyone has had a chance to buy these. So this makes it a EXP exclusive for today anyway, because Jeff will be at New York tomorrow. So there you go. $15. It is the, let's see.
The
DF
Archies
exclusive cover.
Did the Archies do Sugar Sugar? Is that the ones? Was it the Archies who did that?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Is that a real band or was that a fake band meant to be the band from the comic, or was it a real band who named themselves after the comic?
It was a fake band. It was like a fictional bubblegum pop band from the comics.
Okay.
All right. CJ says fake.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
That's a pretty popular song for a fake band. But then again, I mean, if you look at the Monkees.
That's true.
And the Monkees eventually learned how to play their instruments and started going on tour.
That was more of a TV show kind of, you know what I'm saying?
I love the Monkees. So the Monkees used to come on the Family Channel, and it'd be like 2 episodes of the Monkees and then 2 episodes of Batman, the animated series, or Batman, the Adam West series. So I would watch like every night from like 5th to like 7th grade. I would watch 2 hours of Batman and the Monkees.
So Mike Asbell. Okay, I thought that's what you meant. There were only 700 copies printed of the Cold Slither #1 DF exclusive cover. So only 700, buddy.
CJ's right. Mike and Peter could play 4. Well, actually, couldn't Mickey play? Because wasn't Mickey kind of like more the artsy one? Or
I have no idea. Which one's mom invented Whiteout?
That's Mick. Oh, that's Mike. That's Mike, right? Yeah. I think that's Mike.
All right. So I have 3 of these left to sell. You'll pick up 2. You got it, Mike. So let me get your name down.
Man,
here.
I love the Monkees, dude. Do they have that on like a complete series on DVD or Blu-ray or something? I really need that. I really need the Monkees. I love them. Do you ever watch that movie they did, Head? They wrote that movie with Jack Nicholson, man. That movie's so weird, dude.
15 each, Mike. You got it, bud. All right. So Mike picked up 2, which means I have 1 left tonight to sell. So let me know, or it'll carry into Monday.
See?
Oh, so it weird has the complete Monkees series on DVD.
Nice. I need to get a hold of that, man. I love the Monkees. I haven't seen that in years, man. Blu-ray's extremely rare. That sucks.
All right. So now Harley Quinn and Elvira #1 cover P, the 115 Amanda Connor ride foil. And we have that for 15. And then we have cover Q 115 Chad Harden black and white version. And we have that for 15. Then we have cover R, the 120 ratio Amanda Connor ride foil version. And we have that for 20. And then we have cover S, the 120 ratio Mark Spears version. And we have that for 20.
Oh, the Monkees is way too expensive right now, man. Oh my goodness. On Blu-ray or on DVD, it's super expensive. Even the movie is expensive.
Circulation, probably.
Yeah, it looks like it wasn't released. It was released in 2016, so it's like 9 years ago.
Streaming somewhere? It's got to be, I would think.
I don't know. Let me find out.
All right. Then we have cover T, the 130 Joseph Michael Linzer version. And we have that for 30.
Oh, it looks like it's on Amazon Prime to stream the series. I
So
have
then we
Amazon
have-
Prime. I think I'm watching some Monkees tonight. Oh, it's on Stingray Karaoke. It's not even on Amazon Prime. It's actually on man.
Sorry, Rob. All right, we have cover U, the 140 Chad Harden version. And we have that for 40. Then we have cover V, the 150 ratio Amanda Connor ride version. And we have that for 50. Then we have cover W, the fiery red blank FOC bonus. Then cover X, All Hallows Eve blank, black blank FOC bonus. Then we have cover Y, the 110 ratio Mark Spears pink FOC bonus for 10. Then cover Z, the 110 ratio Chad Harden FOC bonus foil. We have that for 10. Then we have cover ZA, the 115 Mark Spears pink FOC bonus virgin. And we have that for 15. All right. And then we have cover ZB, the 115 Chad Harden FOC bonus foil virgin. And we have that for 15.
Isn't Mickey the only monkey still alive right now?
I don't know.
I think so. I could be wrong, but
yeah, I thought.
I think wasn't Davy the first one to pass? I think
so.
And then I think Peter died, and then I think Mike passed not too long ago. Or I could be misremembering.
You could be right. All right, cover ZD blind bag variant. Had that for 5. All right, and that is Harley Quinn and Elvira, number 1, the long-awaited crossover. So Easy Go Lucky says Mickey is the only living monkey. Wow.
Yeah, that's
hard to believe. I really thought more of them were alive. I don't know why.
I mean, that show's from what, 60 years ago?
Yeah, now I think about it, it makes sense. I remember kind of vaguely remember hearing about it.
Yeah, I remember Davey being first, and then I think it was Peter and Mike, but I could be wrong about the order. But remember, Mickey used to be on
1966.
Yeah, so like that's 40 years or 60 years. Yeah, that's 60 years. Wow,
a long time ago, man.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, isn't it?
That's like around the same time as Batman. That's perfect. Like TV was great back then, y'all. I didn't watch them till the 80s, but they were awesome.
I used to come home and watch them, and it was running on reruns after school. I would get home, and it'd be like that. Gilligan's Island. What else was it? Brady Bunch. Gilligan's Island was a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah, I used to watch Gilligan's Island and Brady Bunch before school, and then late at night before bed is when I would watch Batman and
yeah, but the premise was so weird. But it was worth it though. All right. So next up we got Captain Planet and the Planeteers, number 6. Cover A by Chad Harden. Cover B by Jay Lee.
This is basically the end of season 1 of Captain Planet from writer David Pepose, and David has been wanting to do Captain Planet for a very, very long time. I'm glad y'all were able to make it happen because this has been such a great 6-issue series, and I'm ready for more because this perfectly tees up the future of this series. If you like Space Ghost, David does the exact same thing with Space Ghost that he's doing with Speed Racer that he did with Captain Planet here in this book. It's really good stuff.
All right. So then we have cover C by Christian Ward. Then cover D, the Ben Oliver variant.
So right now I'm taking back my Bozo meets Elvira pitch, and I think we need the Monkeys meets Elvira. I think that's what we need from Dynamite. So.
All right. Then we have cover F, Chad Harden Virgin. And we have that for 50.
Blue Falcon and Dynamite. We already have that number 1 Marvel fan. First issue's out right now. Second issue's on its way.
Cover G, the 110 ratio Jay Lee black and white connecting variant. Have that for 10. Then cover H, Ben Oliver, the 110 ratio Ben Oliver Virgin. And we have that for 10. Then cover I, the 115 Jay Lee black and white connecting Virgin variant. And we have that for 15. And then cover J, the 115 Christian Ward version. And we have that for 15. And then cover K, the 120 J Lee connecting version. And we have that for 20. All right. So that brings us to Thundercats coming up next. But to go back. So Mike Asbill took 2, Cold Slither. Number 1, the NYCC exclusive. I have one more to sell. They are 15. Let me hold it up. You'd be one of first to get it, since it is being sold at the show as a DF exclusive for NYCC. And it will come with cert on the back. Why did I just blank out again?
No, you're here.
No.
Weird. All right, Robert, you want the last one? All right, buddy. It's yours. All right.
You say you got Thundercats on the list for this week?
I do.
Okay, that's weird. Lunar was telling me it was coming out next week.
Hold on.
Thundercats or Thundercats Powerpuff Girls?
Hold on.
Thundercats. Thundercats Powerpuff Girls is this week.
Closely.
Yeah.
Maybe
that's the one we got.
Where?
Yeah, so listen to Jay. Don't listen to me. Yeah, he's
hey,
right.
we're the
Thundercats
monkeys.
PPG. Number 4. He's right. Gotcha, Robert. No, Marcus, we do not. Whatever you just said. Oh, and remember, if you want a Dynamite Dispatch, which is our version of the Diamond previews, let me know, and I will throw one in your shipment if you claim something tonight. All right? All right, so you know what? Let's see what else we have left of Dynamite books. So Thundercats Powerpuff Girls number 4 is out on Wednesday. Stitch number 2 was also out on Wednesday. So Dispatch, please. Okay.
Yeah, that Dynamite Dispatch is a really great read when you're on your last train to Clarksville.
Oh!
Gotcha, Robert. Boom, boom.
We just like to monkey around here, you know? We're just too busy singing to put anybody down.
Oh, my God.
Y'all got me all thinking of the monkeys now, man.
At least the man's not singing the lyrics tonight. So that's good.
Oh, you just wait, man. We're not there yet.
Oh, please. Oh, God, no. Now you got CJ doing it.
One of the monkeys' biggest hits was written by Neil Diamond. Do you know which one that was, Rex?
I do not.
I'm a Believer.
That's Neil Diamond, really?
That was
Makes
written by
sense.
Neil Diamond. Yeah,
he wrote a lot of songs.
He wrote a lot of it's weird when you think about first of all, I'm a
prolific.
huge Neil Diamond fan. Neil Diamond wrote a lot of hits for other people. So did Prince. When you think about it, so
yes, he did. That's true. That's true. The Bangles, I think it was.
Yeah, the Bangles, Sinead O'Connor. Yeah.
Yep. He was a musical genius, Prince. It's just, I remember seeing Purple Rain for the first time. That was an incredible movie. I actually went to see the concert. I was in college when that movie came out.
Bro, that's so cool, man.
Yeah,
and that's one of my
classic.
favorite halftime shows at the Super Bowl. Because he's like doing Purple Rain. It starts raining. The lights are all purple. It's like
yes,
magic,
I remember that.
Oh my!
I remember that. Yeah, he was in concert. A bunch of friends in college wanted to go, so I said, "Sure, why not?" It's a good time, and it was a good concert.
I never got to see Prince, but he did come to my town one time. In the theater, I wasn't working there yet, but the theater that I worked at when I was in my late teens and early 20s, he rented out an entire theater to go see Pootie Tang, of all movies. When he was here in town, I never got to see him. I did get to see Morris Day and the Time a couple of times. That's the closest I've ever gotten to see Prince. But man, I would have loved to have seen Prince. I'm jealous, Rex.
Yeah, it was my younger days. It was packed. It's sellout, of course. He was hotter than hot at that point. It was just his voice, the music. It was an incredible concert.
What's your favorite Prince song?
Probably Purple Rain.
Okay. Or
When Doves Cry.
Yeah, When Doves Cry is a great one, right?
One.
And what's
that
the
whole album, dude?
The one I love. What's the one? Man, my favorite one. I can never remember the name of it. It's the one about like six of seven. Oh, what is it? 7? Like something about 7. Oh, what is it called?
From that track? Purple
It's
Rain?
called 7. Yeah, the song's called 7. I love that song. That song is so good.
Yeah, I know
I can't remember the lyrics,
Actually,
but that's how it
Steve,
goes.
I gotta tell you, Raspberry Beret. I like that one too.
That's a good one, man.
Bad Dance.
So at my we used to, so our minor league team is now an Angels farm team called the Trash Pandas. But before we were a Brewers / Athletics farm team called the Huntsville Stars. And Prince Fielder played here, right? And
Really?
Raspberry Beret is what was playing every time he came up to bat when he played.
I remember
here.
watching his dad play. Cecil.
Yeah, I love Cecil Fielder. And so when Prince played here the same year Tony Gwynn Jr. played here. So I was like, this is awesome. This is so cool, man.
Little Red Corvette, another one Chevette. So we have to go to our last and final break. Yeah, the Batman soundtrack was good with Prince, I gotta admit. All right, so we're gonna take our last and final break to hang out. We'll be right back.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's going to be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
right. So for anyone who's interested, we are at the top of the 6th, and there is no score. The game is 0-0, Dodgers Phillies.
Oh wow,
So,
pitchers duel.
Yeah, so it's come down the wire. Somebody's going to break this loose some point, obviously. But I don't know if I'm happy or sad. I guess neither at this point. So we shall see how this game ends. All right. So moving on, we have Thundercats Powerpuff Girls number 4, cover A by Paulina Ganicho. Cover B by Coleman Engel. Cover C by Ken Hazer. Cover D by Zulema Scotto Lavina. Wow, that's a mouthful. Cover E by Emilio Pilou. Cover G, the 110 ratio by Emilio Pilou, Virgin. We have that for 10. And then cover H, the 110 ratio, Zulema Scotto Lavina, Virgin. And we have that for 10. Then cover I, the 115 Coleman Engel, Virgin. And we have that for 15. Then cover J, the 115 Paulina Ganicho, Virgin. And we have that one for 15. Then we have cover K, the 1-5 ratio, Ken Hazer FOC bonus Virgin. And we have that for 5. And then also out on Wednesday, Stitch number 2. We've got cover A by Edwin Gallon. We've got cover B by Jay Lee. And then cover C by Ciro Cangialosi. Then we have cover D by George Cambadias. And then cover F, the Jay Lee Virgin. And we have that for 50. Hey, Becky. We're going to do a Rex Cap right after this. So don't worry. You didn't miss much. Cover G, the 110 ratio, Jay Lee, black and white Virgin. Oh, no, not the Virgin. Sorry. Got that for 10. Cover H, the 110 ratio, George Cambadias Virgin. Have that for 10. Cover I, the 115 Ciro Cangialosi Virgin. And we have that for 15. Then cover J, the 115 Jay Lee, black and white Virgin.
Hey, you made Jay Lee a Jay Lee cover J a Jay Lee cover. That's awesome. I've been waiting.
I did personally do that, just so you know.
All right, I'll take the credit, Rex. Come on.
Yeah, that's all right. A lot of hardworking people behind the scenes.
You're so humble.
I doubt that. Cover K, the 120 Edwin Galman Virgin. And we have that for 20. All right. So since Becky just joined us, let's do the Rex Cap right now.
Rex Cap.
Thank you, Rob. All right. So the giveaway, Becky, tonight is Deja Thoris, number 1, signed by Amy Chu. Hashtag, as always, EXP Monday, all lowercase. Then, as always, we have the Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles. $3.99 cover price or higher. So a $40 retail or higher. And we've got it for $5. You got that right, Preston. Good point. Then the best deal we've ever had on the show, the DF Mystery Box. 2 CGC 9.8s, 1 Virgin, 1 Sign, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value or higher guaranteed. And as always, we got it for $85. 2 CGC slab books for $85, including everything else. What a deal. All right, so all sketch covers are now $50. I just lowered the price because I'm crazy like that. So Action Comics #1 facsimile with Hawkwoman cover sketch by Carl C.K. Kent. MSRP of $149.99, and we have it for $50.
Rex, if you had to spend the night with one person or with one entity, like if you had to spend the night with either Hawk Girl from the Superman movie or the goats from Thor: Love and Thunder, who would you stay the night with?
Hawk Girl.
Okay.
I hate the goats. I absolutely despise the goats. I think we talked about that after I watched the movie.
Yeah, we did. It just the Hawk Girl thing makes me think of those goats because she's always screaming for no reason. Like I'm like, she's not Black Canary, y'all. She doesn't have to scream to fly. But okay, whatever, James.
I could get sexist, but I'm not going to. All right.
Good call.
I'm going with option C. Jam
Which
pencils
is?
into my ears. Because neither one of those, man.
I'll go with option D, Silver Banshee. How about that?
Still not going with the goat, guys.
How's it going?
It's good, Amy. What's up?
Sounds like Amy. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Robbie. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
All right. It's been a bit of a busy day today. You know, I just have to, do my check-in and make sure people are sending in their forms and hitting the like button and sharing with their friends, and just have to make sure, as always, because people always tend to forget one of those things. One of them, particularly the most.
Please subscribe, and if you have subscribed,
I don't know
please
what
make
she's
sure
talking
you're
about.
still subscribed and hit the bell for notifications.
Yeah, and that
Thank
too.
you.
Sounds
But
like
I have
Nick
no idea
Barucci.
what
What's
she's
up, Nick?
talking about. I'm just saying.
Nick, we came up with a great idea for you today. Elvira
on
meets
board
the monkeys. Let's go.
So
I think he
fill
missed
out
that,
the
Robbie,
forms.
I say we
Please.
came up with a great idea for y'all. Elvira meets the monkeys. We should see if we can figure that one out.
Okay.
See,
But-
we go off on a tangent when you're not here. All right.
I'm just seeing if people are claiming, and again, I wonder if we should just set up the rule: if you don't turn in a form, just not like you're not getting anything. I don't care if we write it down. Just turn in a form where you just don't get anything. I don't care if we have your info.
Beating me instead. You give them that.
How about this? If they don't fill out the form, then you just put like some spiders in the package as well as what they ordered. So they get
I
mystery.
don't think you can do that legally.
Uh,
It's against some sort of law, I think.
You just could be like,
I'm
there
guessing.
wasn't there when we shipped it. I don't know what the post office is doing. Just blame them.
Yeah, who's going to handle it? The spiders on this end.
I don't know, man. Have you seen
I feel
Fear
like I
Factor?
should
I'm
just
sure you
warn
can
you,
guess.
like you're not
through.
like I don't care if we have your
Not
info
think
right. If
through.
you're not putting the form in, you're not getting your stuff.
All right. So then, Ultimate Spider-Man #1
Just
with
think about
Mary
that,
Jane,
guys.
cover sketch by Dan Eilinger. Did I skip one, Jay?
The Hawkeye one.
Yeah, Old Man Hawkeye #1 with Hawkeye cover sketch by John Fleet.
Thanks for your time, guys. I just wanted to. I'll leave that as a warning for now. So hopefully people will listen.
All right. So
Robbie,
then-
did you get my message?
What message?
I emailed you back.
Just now?
Yes.
Just say
I'll
yes,
check it out.
Robbie.
I'll check
It's
it
better
out.
for you, better for me. Just say yes.
I filled out the form, Amy.
Thank you.
Not always. All right. So then we've got Ultimate Spider-Man #1 with Mary Jane cover sketch by Dan Eilinger. MSRP of $149.99, and I lowered this to $50. Then we have Venomized #1 with Venom cover sketch by Will Torres. I can't believe this is still here. Suggested retail of $149.99, and I lowered this to $50 as well.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. This is really, really good. This is dope.
All right. Then Ultimate Hawkeye #1, 125 ratio by David Mack. And we've got this for $15. Then Street Sharks #1, 110 ratio by Elizabeth Beals. It's a virgin variant. And we have this for $10. Then Justice League, the Omega X Special #1, 125 ratio by Don Arguello. We had it at 10. I lowered that to 8. Then Wonder Woman number 25, a 125 ratio by Tran to Win. It was 15. I lowered that to 12. Then Battle World number 1, 125 ratio by Greg Land. It was a 10. I lowered that to 8. Then Star Trek, The Last Starship number 1, 115 ratio by Frank Avia. It was a 10. I lowered that to 8. All right. So then, let's see. Cold Slither, number 1. Both covers. The 11025 by Steve Beach and the 110 by Brent Schoonover. I'm selling both combined at 30. If no one claims it by at this point, I'm going to put in that Robert's got it. If you change your mind, someone wants to claim the pair because Robert's already got one pair. He wants the second one. But I said, let's keep it fair. Make sure no one else on the show wants to claim it. If you don't, then it goes to Robert. Make a notation. D5 for both. All right, there we go. So the back issues. The Umbrella Academy number 1. It's a 9.0. I have that for 10. DC Festival of Heroes number 1. It's 9.4, and I have this for 15.
Nice Jim Lee cover on that too.
Then we have FF number 19, 9.0, and we have that for 20. And then the Dynamite books for the week coming out Wednesday. Harley Quinn and Elvira number 1, the crossover. Cover A by Amanda Connor. Cover B by Chad Harden. Then we have cover C by Joseph Michael Linzer. Then cover D by Ben Caldwell. Then I've got cover E by Mark Spears. And then cover F by Amanda Connor. It's the foil for $9.99. Then cover G, the Amanda Connor foil Virgin. And we have that for $29.99. And then cover H, the Mark Spears foil. And we have that for $9.99. Then cover I, the Mark Spears foil Virgin. And we have that for $29.99. And then cover J, the blank variant. And we have that cover. Cover L, the Amanda Connor version. And we have that at 50. Cover M, the 110 ratio Amanda Connor ride variant. I had that for 10. Then cover N, the 110 ratio Ben Caldwell version. Had that for 10. Then cover O, the 110 ratio Chad Harden black and white variant. Had that for 10. Then cover P, the 115 ratio Amanda Connor ride foil. Had that for 15. Then cover Q, the 115 Chad Harden black and white virgin. Had that for 15. And then cover R, the 120 ratio Amanda Connor ride foil virgin. Had that for 20. Then cover S, the 120 ratio Mark Spears virgin variant. Had that for 20. Then cover T, the 130 ratio Joseph Michael Linzer virgin. Had that for 30. Then cover U, the 140 Chad Harden virgin. Had that for 40. Then cover V, the 150 ratio Amanda Connor ride virgin. Had that for 50. Then cover X, the All Hallows Eve black blank authentics FOC bonus. Then cover Y, the 110 ratio Mark Spears pink FOC bonus. And we have that for 10.
Rex, did we skip the red one? Or did I just not hear you say it?
Oh, no, we did. I'm sorry, my fault. Cover W, the fiery red blank. FOC bonus. Sorry, my bad. All right. So then cover Y, the 110 ratio Mark Spears pink FOC. And we have that for 10. Then cover Z, the 110 ratio Chad Harden FOC bonus foil. Have that for 10. Then ZA, the 115 Mark Spears pink FOC bonus version. Have that for 15. Then cover ZB, the 115 ratio Chad Harden FOC bonus foil virgin. Have that for 15. Then cover ZD, the blind bag variant. Have that for 5. Then Captain Planet and the Planeteers, number 6. Cover A by Chad Harden. Cover B by Jay Lee. It's a connecting variant. Cover C by Christian Ward. Cover D by Ben Oliver. Cover F by Chad Harden Virgin. And cover G, the 110 ratio Jay Lee black and white connecting variant. And we have that for 10. And cover H, the 110 ratio Ben Oliver version. Have that for 10. Cover I, the 115 ratio Jay Lee black and white connecting version. Have that for 15. Cover J, the 115 Christian Ward version. Have that for 15. Then cover K, the 120 Jay Lee connecting virgin. Have that for 20. And then Thundercats and the Powerpuff Girls, number 4, cover A by Paulina Ganicho. Cover B by Coleman Engel. Excuse me. Cover C by Ken Hazer. Cover D by Zulema Scotto Lavina. Cover E by Emilio Palou. Cover G, the 110 ratio Emilio Palou Virgin. Had that for 10. Cover H, the 110 ratio Zulema Scotto Lavina Virgin. Had that for 10.
We got some claims from Becky.
Becky, all right, hold on. Let me go back. Becky wants one of each E and H. Okay. Hold on, Becky.
I like that. E for Elvira, H for Harley Quinn. Very nice, Becky.
So, Becky. H, Becky. And the blind bag. Let me see here.
Yeah, she wants 2 of the blind bags, and she'd also like 2 10-packs.
Gotcha, Becky. No problem. Go back to Becky. Okay, gotcha, Becky. You're good. So where do I leave off? All right, so we are Thundercats Powerpuff Girls, number 4, cover I, 115 ratio Colon Angle Virgin. Had that for 15. And then cover J, the 115 Paulina Ganicho Virgin. We had that for 15. And then cover K, the 1-5 ratio Ken Hazer FOC bonus Virgin. Had that for 5. And then also out this coming Wednesday, Stitch number 2. Cover A by Edwin Galmon. Cover B by Jay Lee. Cover C by Ciro Cangelosi. Cover D by George Cambadias. Cover F, the J. Lee Virgin, and we have that at 50. Cover G, the 110 ratio J. Lee black and white variant, have that at 10. Cover H, the 110 ratio George Kemp Dias version, have that at 10. Cover I, the 115 Ciro Cangialosi version, have that at 15. Cover J, the 115 J. Lee black and white version, had that at 15. And finally, cover K, the 120 ratio Edwin Galman version, and we have that at 20. All right. So Robbie will be on movie night on PCP, his channel, at 9 p.m. Eastern, and the movie tonight is
City of the Living Dead, the first part of the Gates of Hell trilogy from Italian filmmaker Lucio Fulci. Very, very excited to talk about this film tonight on PCP Movie Night for Horror Fest.
There you go. Jay, what do we got coming up on EXP?
So as always, like I say, watch the movie nights. They're a lot of fun. Come back to the EXP at 11 Eastern, 10 Central for Best Coast Comics. They are going to be talking about the recent Batman Blind as a Blind Bag controversy, Robert Kirkman and David Finch's hot new book, Skinbreaker, which I personally really enjoyed, but I'm a big Kirkman fan. And the next installment of the DC Marvel crossovers with Superman and Spider-Man. So it should be a lot of fun.
So, Jay, I did not contact you on Slack about this, and I should have, and it's on me.
Mm-hmm.
But if everyone could, check out dynamicforces.com and check out the daily special, okay, that's up there. And they change that every day, and usually great deals. So if you could, check that out. And on Wednesday, I will have a link for you on the DF Daily Special. Other than that, I guess it's time to spin the wheel.
I have been dropping the link to Dynamite directly throughout the show. So
okay, so it's not Dynamite, it is Dynamic.
Dynamic Forces.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So
okay.
the DF website is slightly different.
But you should check out dynamite.com too, folks.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. But yeah, so Nick asked me to mention that. So if you go to the Dynamic Forces website, they have a daily special every day, and it changes, and they're great deals. So check it out, and I will have a website for you on Wednesday. All right. So Jay, can you spin the wheel, my friend?
Good luck, everybody.
And that's probably why I couldn't find it when I went searching for it earlier on the wrong site.
Yeah, that would do it. My fault, buddy. And the winner is Ed Weird. Well deserved.
That's awesome.
Hope you're feeling better, buddy. I know you've been kind of out of sorts for a bit with health issues. So I hope you're doing all right. All right. So I will be back Wednesday. Nick, of course, will be here Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern with the Original Art Show. Robbie tonight, 9 p.m. PCP Philosophers. I believe Jay just put the link up. Check out his movie night, Horror Fest, still swinging in action. Let me see. After Robbie, stay with EXP. As Jay says, we have full night of programming. Am I missing anything, guys? I feel like I am.
Everybody just go buy some Dynamite comics this week, especially Elvira meeting Harley Quinn. It's going to be a big deal. And if your shop has it on Wednesday, there's no guarantee they're going to have it next time you pop in. So
if you want a Dynamite dispatch, include it in your submission form, and I will throw one in your shipment. All right. All right. So as always, appreciate you guys. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, Jay. I will be back Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern on the XP. Peace.